Okay. Let's see. We're going to drain the coolant out of the radiator. We're going to remove the thermostat and drain more coolant out that way. Try to get rid of as much of the green coolant as possible and put in some original blue Honda coolant. So that's the idea today. Alright, we're going to drain from the radiator. The drain is right in the middle on the bottom. Just unscrew that. Alright, trying to get rid of all the green stuff, so that includes the reservoir. You can just lift it up out of the bracket and then just a little turn to get the cap off. And dump this out. Ooh, see sludge. Ooh, look at that sludge, man. It's dirty. I gotta clean this ball up. So I want to flush all the old stuff out. So I tightened up the drain plug. We're gonna fill it up with water. We're using our cool Radiator funnel adapter kit, using the small size C cap and the small adapter. Shove our funnel in there. Now we're gonna fill up with water. I don't want it to have a hot spot in there. Have air bubbles. Okay. I'm gonna drive it around and get it hot and make sure we get the water circulating really well. And take the adapter off. Put the old cap back on. Okay.
Alright, I'll be back. Nuggets are coming.
Alright, now we're going to drain out the water and coolant that is in the system. The engine is still pretty hot, so definitely got to be careful. Burn yourself, and you don't want to remove the cap too early because it could blow coolant in your face or / hot water. So I'm going to let it drain for a little bit before we take the cap off.
Make sure you have your pan down there.
Don't forget that. There we go. Ah, there he goes. Okay, now plugging up the radiator drain, and then in an attempt to get the most coolant out of the system, or the most fluid, we're gonna pop the thermostat housing open. It's gonna let some more fluid out. Oh, first we're gonna take out the air box to access that thermostat housing, or to make more room so it's a little easier. Alright, there's two 10mm bolts over here that hold the box down. See, there's the air intake temperature sensor that I'm going to unplug. I don't want to yank on the map sensor wire, damage it, so I'm going to set it aside. Then Phillips screw that clamps the intake boot to the throttle body. And then there's also this pipe that goes into the intake boot. There we go. Take it all out. Alright, now we have plenty of room to get to this thermostat housing here. And let's see, it's held in with a couple of 10mm bolts. And then there's a third 10mm bolt that holds this ground wire there, so it actually doesn't hold the cover on. Just holds that wire. Alright. Taking the two 10mm bolts out. Also make it easier to pull the housing back if I unplug the fan switch. Can also get that other 10mm bolt that holds the ground wire on. A little bolt. That's dripping.
Make sure to have a pan underneath.
Yeah, it's gonna run all down the transmission and stuff, so yeah, just watch where it ends up. Pour it out. Yeah, the pan looks good. There we go. So right now, it's only just leaking out through the top of the thermostat because the thermostat's closed. So I actually can pull out the thermostat. It's gonna probably come gushing out right now. Let me see. There we go. There you are.
Look at that green.
Put a lot of green, even though we put a gallon of water in there. Ooh, there we go. Alright, I'm putting the thermostat back with the little seepage hole, whatever you call it, at the top.
The bleeder hole.
Yeah, that thing. Okay. And put the cap back on. Put our bolts back in. get this ground wire back in place. Right. Don't forget to plug the fan switch back in or your fan won't come on. That's important. Okay, now we'll put the air box back, fill it with coolant. Alright, now we're going to go through the filling procedure again. Use our adapter cap and put it in our funnel. Oh, don't need to plug it yet. That's for later. And time to fill it up with some original Honda Coolant. It's blue, it's not green. Everybody seems to end up with the green stuff, but that's not good enough. Yeah, I don't think I changed this coolant since about 150. It's not that bad. It's a little less than 200 now, 197. Alright, I got some extra coolant in the funnel here. So now I'm gonna run it and see how much that gets sucked in. Because there's air pockets in there, something bound to be. So we're gonna run it.
Bubble.
Air bubble.
Getting sucked in.
Okay, so I'm going to squeeze the upper radiator hose so we don't have an overflow, put the plug in. So right now I'm just going to drive it around, work out the air pockets, and then when I'm done, we'll have, by then the thermostat will be open, can open the heater valve, get everything circulating through the whole system, and most likely our reservoir tank's gonna be a little bit low because it's gonna use some of that reserve coolant, and then we'll just top the reservoir off. And because you don't want to open the radiator cap when it's hot. So, test right now. Alright, after a test drive, the level in the reservoir didn't drop at all, so we're good. Looked like all the air was pretty much out, and car's ready to roll. I'm gonna flush it again later, because I still sense the green. I don't like it.